Okay, this is question. The bid takes out the loan to buy a car, 135,000. He agrees to pay the loan over the period of 54 months, and the first installment will be paid 1 month after the loan is granted. The bank charges interest at 11% per annum, compounded monthly. Now, in this case, let me just explain a simple thing. Something here about this 54 months. Already we know that the loan was compounded monthly, and already the period is given in months, so therefore there's no need to convert this by multiplying by 12. So our n in this case, our n is 54, which is fine in this case. Now the first question, calculate the monthly installment. We know that monthly installment is what? It's x, meaning that this is our PV, this is our interest. So we're going to have our PV is equals to x 1 minus 1 plus the interest into negative n, all this over I. What's that? 235,000 is equals to x into 1 minus 1 plus 0.11 over 12 into negative what? 54. This is 0.11 over 12. So now we want to get the installment. So in other case, our x is equals to that 235,000 multiplied by 0.1 over 12 divided by 1 minus 1 plus 0.11 over 12 into negative what? 54. So what is the installment that is going to pay in this case? So we're going to see installment is 5, comma 95. This is the installment. Now the second question, calculate the total amount of interest paid will pay during the first year of the repayment of the loan. So what I want to do, I want to draw a simple timeline, but we have to know that the interest paid is x multiplied by n minus l. This if the loan is paid out. If the loan is paid out, what we do? Nothing to. If the loan is paid out, just do this one. The installment times number of payments minus the loan that was taken. So in this case, because we are looking for the loan within the period of payments, that's why I want to give it in a timeline to say we are looking for this in the first year. Remember, it's compounded monthly. In that first year, it will be 12 months. So remember how many total? 54. So we want to deal with the interest in this interval. The interest in this interval. So now, to deal with the interest in this interval, we're going to say now, let's check how much did he pay within that interval, which is going to be our installment. How much did he pay within that installment multiplied by 12, because we're looking for this within the first year, which is 12 months. Then now, to do that, now we deal with this part here. So now to deal with the loan, now this part of the loan, we're going to focus on this part. How much was the whole loan? We focus on how much was the whole loan. This is the whole loan. We subtract the balance outstanding. How much is paid? Then now we subtract the balance outstanding. So this is 12. If this is 12, now we need 54. What is the balance outstanding going to be? Balance outstanding goes to be 54 minus 12, which in this case the balance outstanding is going to be 4 for 42 months. Here the interest is for 12 months. So in other words, that the number of months of the number of the interest months minus the number of the plus the number of the balance outstanding should give us a number of payments. So what do we do? We're going to take the whole loan, we subtract the balance outstanding to get the money behind here, or the money that was paid out within the first year. This is what we do, because that the whole of it is made up of. So this whole loan here, this whole loan here is that 235,000. This So we don't really have a formula to get this. So because we can't get a formula to get this, we're going to focus on the balance outstanding. So let's get the balance outstanding here. That's what we do. So the balance outstanding is equals to x into 1 minus 1 plus I into negative n over I. So this is the negative n that we're talking about. Installment, this is the installment. 1 minus 1 plus the interest 0.1 over 12 into negative what? 42, because we're looking at the balance outstanding here. So let's check how much will be there. Let's check how much will be there. So now the balance outstanding is 192299, comma 1951. That's the balance outstanding, is this portion here. So we want to know this portion here. What do we do? This minus that. So now we're just going to say now that L, our L in this case is equals to 235 minus 192296, 1954. So which is in this case that L here is equals to what? Equals to 273, 0. Now this is the L here, so we'll come back here. So that's how we get the L. So this part, we multiply the number, the installment of the installment, multiply 12, which 12 is n in this case. So now we're going to take what? The money paid here. The money paid. Let's check how much money is paid. The money paid is the installment. So our xn minus L. This is L here. So this is the installment 556.95 multiplied by 12 minus this balance. So how much will be the interest paid? So it's 5536.95 times 12 minus 42703.80. So the amount that will be paid here will be interest for the first year is 23739.6. That is interest paid over the first year.